Hey guys, it's Mike, Fishing and Fabricating. Today, we're going to unbox this Hercules 20 volt lithium ion drill battery set. This came from Harbor Freight. It looks like a pretty nice drill, so we're going to pop it out of here and take a look and see what we get with it, and if it looks durable and all those kind of things. So let's take a look. First, before we get into that, let's talk about a little bit of the details of it. This does have a 1/2-inch chuck capacity. It has comes with one lithium ion battery as well as a charger. It has 14 clutch settings for control over the drive depth of a fastener. It also has all metal gear construction, withstands heavy duty applications, which is what we need out here in the shop. Bright LED light provides superior work visibility. I like that because sometimes you're working in an area that's kind of dark, and I know a lot of times when things happen around the house, it's at night and it's out in the dark, so that's kind of a nice feature. High performance brushless motor provides more torque, more runtime, and more durability over brush motors. Also has a 2-speed clutch, if I didn't mention that earlier. So that's some of the features. The drill is 3.26 pounds, so it's a little heavy, but not too bad. I mean, I think that's manageable. And sometimes a little bit heavier drill isn't bad if it's all wrapped up into a tighter package, because a lot of times what I've noticed with drills is if you get the real long one, it ends up being, even if it's lighter, it's more awkward and harder on your wrist because a lot of the weight is out on the chuck end of the drill. So we're going to see how this goes. But yeah, so let's pop this thing open. Oh, one last thing. Another thing that I like about this is it has a 5-year warranty on the drill and 3 years on the battery and charger. So that's pretty impressive. I think they expect this thing to last, to put a 5-year and a 3-year on those components. So let's I'll give you a close up of the box here, and we'll pop it open and see what we got. All right, slide it out of here. Get that out of the way. All right. Not that it really matters, but one thing I did think was kind of nice was whoever did the advertising on the box here, I think they did a really good job. Not that it really matters, but sometimes it does. I mean, sometimes people buy stuff when they see that and they go, wow, that's awesome. But what we really care about is in here. First thing I noticed is we have a owner's manual and safety instructions, which is nice. We also, well, there's two. Oh, one for the drill, one for the charger battery setup. All right, separate. So it's packaged up pretty decent, well protected. Looks like this is the charger. All right, so you got a pretty nice charger here, and it gives you some different lights here for issues that you might have. It says battery charging. Battery charge is all green. Charging is red and green. Red solid line, green broken line. Hot cold delay, red and green broken line, and if there's a problem with the battery or the charger, it gives you a straight or a broken red line, looks like. All right, guys, here's the the charger plugged in. And you can see the green light's flashing, red light's solid. If you look up there at our menu here, it shows solid red line, green light flashing, batteries charging. And that's what we were talking about with the broken lines. So if they were both flashing, it would be this one. Hot, cold, delay, so on and so forth. So that's kind of nice. It gives you an indication on what your issues are if you do have them. So there's that. All right, let's continue with the unboxing. Also has holes in the back here for allowing you to secure this to the wall if you don't want it on your bench. And then the battery clips in from the top. Decent charger. Let's look at the battery. Well, later on, we haven't had this on a charger yet. Then you can see it only has a couple lines there, so it's not full charge. They generally are not coming out of the box anyways, but so what we're gonna do is we'll put this on the charger. And once we get it to full charge, we'll run it for a while and just kind of get an idea what the lifespan is on it. Maybe we'll talk about that on a different video. But yeah, this just clips right on here, just like that. That's how you charge it. Comes with a clip for putting this on your. You put this clip on your drill, and then you can clip it to your belt. Give you a close up of that. You can just clip it on your belt when you're working, and you don't have to lay your drill down. I'm real bad about laying my drill down, and especially on top of a ladder, and then it falls off, and could be a problem, especially if you're on hard ground. This is the handle, and that clips onto the drill, and it tightens up with this, so you can take it on and off very easily. If you need a handle for a little bit of extra push, that way you're not covering the end of your drill, and I'll show you what I mean. So this is the drill itself. This is, I mean, it looks really nice. It's a very good construction. It's a little heavy, but not terribly bad. It does have the settings here all the way to drill mode. And then you have 1 through 13 for clutch settings. You have 1 and 2 on the top for your speeds. 1 slower, 2 faster. Forward and reverse button is here. And your trigger. Here's that light. We got a couple bars on this battery. Let's stick it on here. There's the light. Let's see if we can get it to come on. See the light lit up. Sounds good. That's 2. That's 1. 550 RPM. I think 1200 is what it said on that one. All right. And again, you have your little indicator down here on your battery that you push, and it tells you how charged your battery is. Okay. Battery clips on and off real easily. Okay, this handle is going to clip right on here like this. Left or right hand, it depends on what you are. You can see there's a, you see that little rib right there? This is the same way. And that's where you're going to want to clip that. And you just tighten it up like that. Now what that does is it gives you a little bit better control, but you're not putting your hand over this, because as you can see, that's your fan. That's what keeps it cool. So when you cover this with your hand, you're trapping all that heat in there. You don't want to do that. So this is a nice feature. It's just natural for people to want to go. But I like this. As far as this goes, I would have to look at the directions a little closer, but I think, yeah, I'm not sure. I have to look at it a little closer. I don't know for sure where that goes. I don't generally use those on my drills, but I might on this one. Just so when I go up and down a ladder, if I need to, I can clip it to my belt. This goes on here like that, either side, but it just screws right on there like that. It came with screws. And then you can just hang it upside down on your belt. Sometimes I think that gets in my way, is why I don't put it on there, but. And then again, this comes right back off real easy if you need to. And let's see, is there anything else? Don't see. There is another little piece here. Oh, so this is just your a clip for your drivers. You know, if you have a driver that you're using and switch it back and forth or wherever, you can just mount this on there as well. It's going to mount on the opposite side of your clip. And that's pretty much it. We'll see how long it takes the battery to charge. And one thing I like about these is, you know, they're keyless. The chucks are keyless, so you can just put your bit in there, tighten it down. Going nowhere. You don't have to hunt for a chuck key. Most of them have that feature now. I think they all do, unless some of the electric ones don't. But yeah, that's it. I like it. I think it looks great. It's comfortable in my hand. It's got this rubber grip for comfort. I like the chuck key overall. I think that's good. That's rigid, sounds good. Got a nice lock to that speed control. Got a nice lock to that forward reverse mode. And it's pretty compact. So yeah, I think we're gonna like this one. From what I've seen so far, I'd recommend it. And we'll see how it goes over the course of the next few months, but we'll be using this a lot. You guys know I smoked my other drill. I don't know, there was a video I had out earlier, and a few people watched it. It had some issues, and it was the unboxing of this table. I'm gonna post that back up, and I apologize for the way that video came out. I'm not really sure what happened there, but I'm working on getting that fixed. And and getting that video back up. So I bought this woodworking bench at Harbor Freight, and we unboxed this as well and did an assembly on it. So watch for that video to come back out. In that video, I showed that my drill, my Ryobi drill was burned up and it was smoking. I will give credit to them because I called the tech center. They said send it back in, they'll repair it. If they can't repair it, they'll replace it. And then, so we'll see where that goes in the future. Not knocking them at all. I've always had good luck with their drills. So, and the guy that I talked to at the tech center was really, really nice, very helpful. Sent me an email to fill out and get that thing back to him. So we'll see where that goes. 7 to 14 business days on that, but obviously I needed a backup in the shop, and I think this is a good drill to have in the shop. The other one I'll probably use, once we get that back, I'll probably use that more for just putting in screws and light duty work, and we'll just stick with this guy for the heavy stuff. So that's where we're at, and that's pretty much it for this video. I thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're just over 200 subscribers now. We'd really like to make this channel grow. Hopefully we're putting out some content that's enjoyable for folks. We got more coming on the street rail back there and some other projects we'll be doing some work on, getting our four-wheelers and stuff like that ready for winter. So yeah, please like, subscribe, tell your friends, and give us a chance to entertain you. We thank you for it. All right, thanks for watching.